Should dog owners be legally required to have their pets microchipped? The proposed argument: yes, it's always better to have identification for your pet. The correct answer is argument weak, and we'll prove this using our course checklist, focusing on relevance, significance, and completeness. And starting with relevance, is the argument focused on the core issue, whether legal microchipping should be required? And the answer's partially. The argument talks about having identification, which is related to the topic, but it never mentions the legal requirement, the actual policy being proposed. So while it's somewhat relevant, it's not fully aligned with the main question. Significance. Is the benefit of having identification a major factor in justifying the law? And not really. The statement says it's better to have an ID, but it doesn't show that it's a serious or impactful enough reason to justify a legal mandate. There's no mention of risk, public safety, lost pets, or any major consequence. So the argument lacks weight. The issue it raises is not significant enough to justify government enforcement. And finally, completeness. Does the argument explain why this benefit supports a legal requirement? And again, it's no. It gives a general opinion. It's always better, but stops there. It doesn't explain how microchipping solves the major problem or why it needs to be required by law. Summing up, the argument is loosely related, not significant, and doesn't explain its reasoning in full. It doesn't pass the test, and we can say the argument is weak.